You should know the full story, or at least my name to start. Hello, Avocado Elementary. My name is John Wells III, and I'm the author of the upcoming series, The Kalib Andrews Chronicles. That was an excerpt from the first chapter of my first book, Kalib Andrews, The Last Angel Warrior. I am so excited to talk to you today about what it's like to be an author. So I thought I'd start, from the beginning. I started writing when I was probably about your age in elementary school. I used to write comic books with my friends, and I used to write short stories. I remember one day I even wrote a book report which ended up being a little short story. Now, I got in trouble for that because it wasn't the assignment, but I could not turn off my creative mind when I was young. And I'm thankful for parents who actually encouraged me to continue writing and to continue being creative. I used to get so lost as a kid that I would read the Animorph books, which were a book series that I loved in elementary school. And I would think that I was an Animorph. So it fits that I ended up being an author and an actor. I want to talk a little bit about my process with the book. And I started writing the Kalib Andrews series about 12 years ago when I was in college. And I would write and then I would do school. And I didn't really focus on it too much. But when I got out of college, I decided, you know what? I really want to finish this story. And I sat and I finished the entire book. And then I realized, okay, I'm done. What do I do with this? So I decided, all right, I'm going to send it to an editor. And I sent it to the editor, and the editor sent it back to me and said, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done on this. And I said, okay. And he said, but don't worry, that's okay. The first draft is never the final draft. You always have to continue working on it. So I rewrote it and I sent it to beta readers. And beta readers read your script, read your manuscript, and they tell you what they liked about it and what they didn't. So I took the notes from the beta readers and I rewrote it again. Yes, I rewrote my book, the whole book, several times until it was at a place where I felt that, you know what, I think this is the story. Now, what I wrote back in 2008 and what I have here on my Kindle are two completely different things. But it's because when you write and when you rewrite, you learn to refine and to make things a little bit better. And sometimes it changes entire chapters. Sometimes it only changes a word. But remember, whenever you're being creative, change is good. I want to read you a little bit more from my book, but I also want to encourage you to continue writing and continue working on whatever makes you happy. You know, anything that you are passionate about, any dreams that you have, continue to keep working for that and keep doing it. But remember, nothing worth having is easy. There's always going to be a work that has